on 2 News tonight, when a Muskogee businessman bought an abandoned church, he did not expect to find anything inside. 2 News reporter Joe Henke shows us the find that's one of a kind.
It doesn't look like much, an empty lot just off the Shawnee Bypass in Muskogee, but when the man behind that LED sign bought this piece of land, an abandoned church beyond repair stood here, and it had to come down.
It definitely made the sign more visible, but the removal process is interesting. And when I walked through the front door for the first time is when I found all of this.
With the back of the church's roof leaking, Jim Schmidt found pews, paintings, a dusty altar, crosses, and a Thomas brand organ still in great condition. Schmidt says he found a program from the last service at the church, which opened in 1952.
And it was called the Shawnee and Spruce COGIC, which stands for Church of God in Christ. It's dated May the 2nd, 2004.
This lifelong Baptist began working to find someone to donate everything to, but for months he only hit dead ends. Nobody seemed to want any of this, until this morning when the Muskogee newspaper ran an article about Schmidt's unexpected find.
My phone started ringing at 6:45, and I've now got 18 different calls.
That first call at 6:45, Pastor Walter Brown of St. John's Baptist Church in Gibson Station.
I want things to be put into use.
Brown says his congregation is getting too big and he needed this.
It's a blessing, because I had been praying about some stuff so I could fill a church.
And to Brown's surprise, this furniture is not just from any church.
I had attended services over there.
The pews he once sat in will now be the ones he'll be preaching to. And after a quick handshake, Gibson can now give his congregation the church they need. In Muskogee, Joe Henke, 2 News, works for you.
Thank you, Joe. Happy ending there. And Jim Schmidt says he didn't want to donate everything to someone who would turn around and sell it. So he's very happy to see it's going to be put to good use in another church. New at 6.